Kathy Coleman had to do what no wife should ever have to do, tell her husband he had cancer.
The look on Les's face will never, ever, ever leave my mind.
Les Coleman, the former CEO of Lubrizol, had gone to the doctor because he was experiencing shortness of breath.
When he went in to have some testing done, they thought it was pneumonia and quickly discovered it was not.
Les's doctors discovered he had cancer in both lungs. There were 3 tumors. Les was a non-smoker and had led a very active life. He was also a lifelong researcher, so when the opportunity to join a clinical trial at Seidman Cancer Center at University Hospital's Case Medical Center, he jumped on it.
We thought that Les would be on the cutting edge of receiving something that could counteract these 3 tumors.
Kathy says Les was doing great on this treatment.
At one point in the treatment, Dr. Levitan called us and he said, I know you're coming in tomorrow, but I just have to tell you that the large tumor that I was so concerned about is shrinking noticeably. But unfortunately, for whatever reason, the protocol actually stopped.
Les passed away exactly 4 months to the day after being diagnosed. Even still, Kathy says she and Les wouldn't have done it any other way.
His life on the clinical trial was richer than if he would have had a standard form of chemo. I'm convinced of that.
Doctors here at Seidman Cancer Center find that sometimes clinical trials extend the patient's life, and sometimes they even increase the quality of life.
So if a patient is on a drug that prolongs their life by a few months, but half of the time is spent in the hospital or all of the time is spent with terrible side effects from that drug, many people these days, many physicians begin to question whether that is what we should be offering every patient.
Dr. Gautam Narla is the UH Case Medical Center's first Harrington Distinguished Scholar, a program started this year to help physician scientists take their groundbreaking research and put it into action. Dr. Narla is seeing amazing progress in the fight to cure lung cancer by combining 2 already FDA-approved drugs, one for schizophrenia and one that was specifically to fight lung cancer.
By giving one drug or the other, it stops the tumors from growing, but not particularly well. But when we combine the 2 drugs together, they have a markedly synergistic effect, meaning they work much better than either one alone.
Kathy Coleman is such an advocate for clinical trials that she has donated more than $3 million to further advance clinical trials at Seidman Cancer Center. The Coleman Clinical Research Suite is really a one-stop shop for anyone participating in clinical trials, complete with comfortable rooms for patients and families, labs, and a pharmacy.
I hope that our dollars will make somebody else's life a little bit better than ours was 12 years ago.
For more information